Oh my god! The Nvidia! Why are you doing this? What is wrong with you guys? Basically, I got a glimpse of the pricings of the RTX 3080 from the new Nvidia RTX 3000 series. And all I gotta say is, actually I got a lot of things to say. I have one question to ask, just one question. Hey Nvidia, what are you doing? Nvidia, I just don't know, huh? Okay, so here's the thing. Last night I was talking to my friend and then he was like, hey, you know what, dude, the RTX 3080 cards are out and the pricing is out as well. And the thing is, if you frankly look at the price, the first thing that came to my mind is basically I have to sell S to watch S in high res. If you know what I mean. Oh my god, why is it so expensive? Like, I think many of us may not know this, but tech in Singapore is actually pretty expensive for no bloody good reason. I'm sorry if I'm looking there too much because there's a camera feed there. Okay, so the price, let me just start with the price. The price of a RTX 3080 in the US is $699 USD, $699 USD. So when I ask Google will tell me that $699 USD in SGD is $950 something. Okay, $950 something. Okay, I get it. If you sell here, maybe $1,000. Okay, 1.1k, still okay lah. But you selling 1.3k, 1.3k. Damn, what are you doing? You know, I'm quite like put off and like maybe a little bit like triggered when I start to say day. Like, so basically I got my phone here, so I'm gonna like search certain things. So I got pretty pissed, okay? So and then I'm sure you guys, okay, have seen the price as well, and you're thinking, what the is going on with the pricing? And I, kind of went to do some research, and let's hope, I can shed some amount of light, but not enough, on this nonsense. All right. So for someone who doesn't know and always thinks that graphics cards, the new graphics cards, in fact, are gonna cost about $1,000 for every graphics card, you are wrong. Basically, graphics cards, or in fact any technology in Singapore, is marked up like like nobody business. Yeah, this is like a prime example of why I made this channel, to talk to you guys about such things and like kind of discuss with you guys why it's like that. These were some of your answers when I asked you guys, why do you think the prices in Singapore are so bad? Why are the Nvidia graphics cards so expensive? Singaporeans don't like to spend money. Also, the reason why everything in Singapore is so expensive. Okay, so if you think about it, right, this actually makes a small amount of sense, some amount of sense in fact, because we don't buy small amounts a lot. We buy one time good one, solid next 3-4 years, better work. If not, I will go and hum the company. That's why they mark up the price, because they know people who never change for the past 4-5 years definitely gonna change, definitely gonna buy. Okay, another one of my friends said, wow, I saw a 2080 Super for 600. I think I should have bought. Yes, you should have bought a 2080 Super. Okay, I'll come to buying 2080s and 2000 series later. Okay, another friend of mine said, because those that don't follow doesn't know Nvidia knocked the prices down. Yes, that is true. Like I said, people not really in the know of how much the pricing are. Because, I mean, to be honest, which normal consumer would watch the Nvidia CEO in his kitchen showing off the new graphics card? Like, we got time, right? And then another friend said, yeah, this one makes a lot of sense. Initial batch, stock shortage, and reselling. This is a very big issue, to be honest, okay? And we'll come to that. And then I have, I was actually looking at some of the news and wanted to find out what was actually going on. And this is what I found. Nvidia and Newegg address nearly non-existent RTX 3080 availability. Okay? So So this is what it says. Nvidia's GeForce RTX 3080 GPU, one of the best graphics cards launched today. Nvidia has apologized for the situation regarding orders on its own website and even Newegg. So these are two places that the graphics cards were released. And they were cleared out. Basically what they're saying is they were cleared out instantly. Like, there's no chance for anyone else to get those cards the first time around, in the first batch. Okay? This morning we saw unprecedented demand for the blah 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 blah. Okay, here's what I don't get. Unprecedented demand for GeForce RTX 3080 at global retailers. We are in a freaking global pandemic. Everyone is buying computers. Everyone is upgrading. Everyone is buying monitors, mice and keyboards and CPU, AMD CPUs, RAM. And graphics card is a huge part of those computers. And then you're telling me unprecedented demand for GeForce RTX 3080 at global retailers. Nvidia. This kind of thing, you want to lie, at least give like, oh, we got production issue, then got stalling production, don't worry, the next batch is coming out soon. And then no, here's the thing that makes it so fishy. It further added that the company is manually reviewing orders in an attempt to thwart scalpers and bots, which are people who you know, click and then grab all the thing quickly. Okay, hope you guys get like a paper cut on your tongue or something. And that more cards are being shipped daily. So these guys have those cards in stock, but they didn't release them. They're like, oh, you know what, let's create a shortage and then let's go and feed it a bit by bit as we have demand, right? And then the people have to wait, and then they all have marked up prices because there's a shortage of supply for the dealers. Like, if you know economics, you know how that works. Okay, if I'm saying it wrongly, you can please correct me as well. And then Newegg says, those wanting RTX 3080 GPUs, here's some info. This morning, we experienced more traffic than the morning of Black Friday. Okay, during a global pandemic, when everyone is online. We'll release more as we get more. Bot protection was in place. Orders were human, which means people have been buying large amounts of RTX cards. Turn on auto notify and check back. So there were issues on Newegg and Nvidia's side. Went onto Amazon. I actually went onto Amazon, couldn't find anything. Okay, I went onto Lazada in Shopee, where we usually shop. Okay, if you go to Lazada right now, they actually have all the cards there, but if you press on them, you see ridiculous prices. Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 3080 at 1199, Palit 1199, Gigabyte 1259. And if you press them, you can't even buy them or add them to cart because it's just all add to wishlist. Now the thing is, I'm okay because I have a 2070 Super, but I have friends who have asked me, Thiru, you know what, should I go and get an RTX 2070 or 2080 and then build my computer? What is your opinion? And I've told them that, hey, you know what, just wait out. RTX 3000 is coming and they say it's pretty affordable. And then they go and pull this kind of nonsense. So yeah, then I went to research further. Why is this happening? Okay, let me solve my phone. The next article that I came across was this. TechGundu.com. I don't know what Gundu lah, but Industry Insider, don't know who the insider, estimate that there are fewer than 100 of the new cards in Singapore. Fewer than 100 in a country with how many million people? A few million people, I forgot. How many million people in Singapore? 5.7 million. 5.7 million people, but they only send 100 cards to Singapore. 100 RTX 3080 cards. The first batch. Ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. 100 only. Which means if you're in Singapore and you have an RTX 3080 card for the next, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, or maybe even until 2021, who knows? You're gonna be damn lucky, right? 100 new cards. But I think it's nonsense lah, to be honest. Like Lazada is like filled with all those. I think there's already like 100 different listings of all the different cards. Okay, so that's that. So there's apparently a shortage. Okay, so that's another reason why the prices have gone up. So these dealers are using this shortage as a reason to up the pricing. $300 increase, $300 markup on a graphics card. So I had a conversation just now with my friend and the same friend, and we were talking much more. We were thinking about why it's even more expensive. So these are the 4 things that we came up with. 4 things. First markup is SGD to USD conversion rate. Okay, down there got confirm a bit of markup one, so it won't be exact 947.77 nonsense. Okay, then the number of cards allocated to the SG region is allocated less in our region, right? Because Nvidia still prioritizes the North American side and the European side, so they send most of their cards there, and Asia is kind of like left out, even though the majority of the world's population is in Asia. Like we are supposed to be an accessible country. Singapore is supposed to be like a tech hub in this region. But then look at our graphics cards and look at the price of our technology. It's idiotic. And then of course there's this stupid GST and import tax. Right, so taxes basically. So that's like the second reason. Oh no, the third reason why it's marked up. Then next is distributor markup. So the distributor who got from Nvidia, they distribute here to all the dealers, got a markup, they add price so they can earn money. Then after distributor, got who? So that's 4 reasons. Then the 5th reason, okay, apparently got 5 lah. I don't know how to count. Okay, got dealer markup. Dealer is the one who, you know, finally you buy from them lah. But usually dealer are the nicer people. They reduce the price for you. Okay lah, bro, I give you this amount, this amount. Right, okay, I settle, I take a bit lah. Okay, can. That's all. So you have 5 things that are marking up your GPU price in Singapore. 5 things. And in US, they're like, just, hey, you know what, Nvidia, I'm gonna buy straight from you. And most they pay for delivery costs. They're like, huh? Nvidia. So apparently some guy is selling a gigabyte GeForce RTX 3080 10 GPS, not GPS, 10 GB variant for $60,000 US. 60,000. Now if you're one of those out there who, you know, like can earn a bit of moolah, huh? You can go and buy lah, huh? You don't say anything. But $60,000. So this guy is like thinking, hey, you know what? I buy the entire stock. I'm gonna sell everything $60,000. This guy. Why are people like that? Why are people like that? Can you like be better? Now that I've talked about like the whole graphics card issue, we're gonna talk about what you can do. So basically, this thing about RTX 3080, right? From the price point already, we know that this is so-called replacing the 2080 Ti. But the 2080 Ti is not going out of commission, okay? Don't think that, hey, you know what, the 2000 series gone, done for, I'm just gonna get a 3000 series. No. Okay, when the 3000 series dropped, there was another range called the 1600 series, which is 1660, 1650. Okay, these were considered the budget cards. And this is probably what's gonna happen to the 2000 series. They are gonna become mid-range budget cards which have almost equivalent performance to the RTX 3000. Now, why do I say that? It's because, one, their price is gonna drop definitely. 2 is because the RTX is not so good. So whoever wants extremely good RTX, right, and extremely good DLSS performance, you're gonna get an RTX 3000. Definitely you're gonna get an RTX 3000. So that's like the higher end card. And then just like the 1600 series which didn't have RTX, if you want a card that you're not really gonna use RTX for but can still do 4K, you know, 60 frames and 4K gaming, then you're gonna go for a 2080 Ti, I'm sure. Okay, because the price is gonna drop. Everyone who recently bought are probably gonna start dumping their cards, and then like the price is gonna drop. And this is a very good time to buy a 2000 series if you're not into RTX. Yeah, just think about it. But of course, we have yet to see the 3000, the rest of the 3000 series. So the 3070, 3090, probably there'll be a 3060, 3050 as well. So let's wait out for that. Predictions on prices. Yeah, I just want to tell you guys predictions on prices. 3070, me and my friends are predicting at about $700 to $800, around that range, right? Even up to 900 in fact. And then we have probably 3090 will be 1.5. 3060 of course will be going down to like 700. 3050 will be of course lower than that. So if the performance is what they say it is, then these cards are worth it. If not, it may be a better choice to buy the 2000s. So yeah, this is like just a rant. It's a different style of video. But this is the whole reason why I started a YouTube channel, is to talk about things like this and tell you guys what's happening out there in the tech world. And yeah, I'm happy that, you know, I got to share this. I'm just trying out new lighting, so I'm sorry if this video is a little dark. So I'm always kind of experimenting, so yeah.